beginning of civilization, women around the globe have been looked at as inferior and have been assigned roles that limit their success, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of their incapabilities. As we progress into a new era of liberalism, we want to find out how the American public feels as women in today's society strive to achieve complete equality.
Do you think women are too emotional to be as successful as men, or is that not, or is like their emotional stability like not a factor?
Majority of women are, well, in this generation, very unstable emotionally, and it impedes their way for success. But I don't know. It looks like things are changing. Women are becoming a stronger part of the workforce.
Okay. So would you have a preference between a man or woman as president, like based just on gender, or is it qualifications for you?
Qualifications as well.
But gender does play a role in your
If
opinion?
they had equal qualifications, I would choose the male, obviously, because that's what I'm more used to, and I wouldn't really take a risk. It's the kind of subconscious sexist factor we all.
If you could choose the gender of your child, what would you
Male.
choose? Why?
Because I cannot stand the thought of someone knocking up my daughter. It's disgusting.
Way to be professional.
And they're a lot more hormonal as well, and I don't want to deal with that based off the experiences with my sister.
Okay. Women are capable of holding high positions of power compared to men.
No.
No? Why not?
Because, like, women just are too moody. Like, I just don't believe that they have, like, enough guts and make the right decisions to lead powerful jobs.
Okay, you think their the emotional stability plays, like, too much of a role?
Yeah. They like drama. Guys don't. They get down to the point, so having, like, a hoe in a job isn't good.
Okay, why would you pick that term to label women?
Because, like, even, like, the nice girls nowadays act like hoes. Like, even, like, girls that you think would be, like, really cool and, like, fun to be around, they just, like, they're not clean, right? They're just not clean anymore.
Yeah.
It's changed since my mom's generation, I guess, but
Why do you think it's changed?
because, like, my mom always used to be like, yeah, like, back in the day, like, girls didn't, like, lose their virginity until college because that when it was, like, socially acceptable, but now when you're, like, a junior in high school and you're still a virgin, you're considered, like a loser or something like that.
Okay. Sean, do you believe that women are capable of holding high positions of power?
I think they can hold high positions of power, but will they be respected? Like, will their authority be respected? That's the question.
Okay. Do you think they're too emotional to be as successful as men?
Yes.
Okay, why do you think that? Is it just like personal experience or?
I just think women are like more emotional than men, and they take everything to heart rather than brain.
Okay. Would you have a preference between a man or woman as president based just on gender if they had the same qualifications?
Yeah.
Okay, what would be your preference?
Men.
Why?
Oh, okay. Sorry. What?
Why do you think that?
It's just how it's always been. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Now, on the issue of maternity leave, do you think that that's a problem with the employment of women? Should an employer be hesitant to employ a woman just because she might go on maternity leave during her time?
Well, it depends what job she has, and if she's good at her job. Like, let's say she has a really high position, there's not many people like her, and she like gets pregnant and she has a baby. Yes, I'd give her the break because we actually need her.
Okay. Do you think women should get paid during their maternity leave their full salary or reduced salary?
Not full salary, reduced salary, because they aren't like currently working. And how many like months do you need off for that? Like a month or two?
Usually more, but
Yeah, so like 3 months without working, but you still get paid your full salary. It's not fair.
okay.
But
If you could choose the gender of your child, what would you choose and why?
I would choose a man.
Okay, why?
They're like less of a hassle.
Now, right now in this day and age, do you think men and women are essentially equal?
No.
Okay. So you think there's more progress to be made?
Yeah, a lot more. Like, cause I know Miss Cooper taught us. She was like, oh, women get paid like I think it was 13 cents lower than men, like per dollar. So that's like when you add that all up, like when you're like full salary, that's like a huge difference.
Yeah.
So that's not equal.
Okay. I want you to close your eyes for a second and picture a woman in the workplace. What's the first occupation or job?
Do you believe that women have the capacity to be as successful as men?
I absolutely do think so, because over the span of years, women have they have overcome several obstacles on their own without the aid of men. And from our history books, we can look back and it states that women are honestly, they are the main they're the controllers of the home, because they rear kids for the future, and they raise our future leaders as well as everyone who's a part of the community.
Define feminism in your own words.
Feminism is equal rights for both men and women.
Hunter,
Women having the same opportunity as men?
would you guys consider yourself feminists?
Yes.
No.
Why?
I'm not a feminist. I believe that women should be treated the same and given the same opportunity, but I'm not
Promoting?
fighting or promoting for
I'm not feminist either. I like the idea of it, but I'm not fighting for it.
Okay.
I agree with the idea of equality for both men and women.
Okay. Do you believe that women have the capability to be as successful as men?
Of course.
Okay. Define feminism in your own words.
Women empowerment, women feeling strong, women fighting for themselves.
Would you consider yourself a feminist?
That's an interesting question. Yes, though.
Okay.
I'm a feminist, but I'm also a peopleist.
Okay.
I believe that people need to be strong and reach their potential.
Do you believe women are capable of holding high positions of power?
Of course they are. We have many examples of women holding high positions of power.
Okay. Do you have a preference between a man or a woman as a president?
As long as they're able to do their job correctly and well, it should be either a man or a woman if they can do that.
Okay. Do you think women are too emotional to be as successful as men?
It depends on the women. There are men that are too emotional to do their jobs as well.
Okay. Are you aware of the wage gap between men and women? Women are 33 cents short to every dollar a man earns.
Yes, and I'm very upset about it because women work just as hard, if not harder, than men do.
Okay. The conduction of this documentary proved that there are still biased feelings toward women in high positions of power and reaching complete equality. Although many people fully support the growth of women and the feminist movement, there are still people opposing this view, begging the question of whether or not women will ever achieve the equality they deserve.
After this assignment, I realized that society still has many stereotypes against women, despite the progress we have made. I hope myself to become a successful woman, but I can see that there are still many obstacles in my way. There is still progress to be made when it comes to equality between men and women, and I hope to see significant change within my lifetime.